All right. Good evening, everybody. We are back with more streaming fun. There we are. Cameras on. Hello, hello. Hope everybody is doing well today. Yep, we are back with a new game after, at least for our adventure game days. After finishing Road 96, we are going to finally cleanse the palate of Psychic Detective with a more modern game called, yep, right down there, the Shapeshifting Detective. This is from Deveki Studios, who brought us. Well, they made a bunch of games, but the only one so far that I've played was the I can't talk. The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, which I didn't stream. I played it long before I decided to start streaming, and that game is awesome. Good modern FMV game. Some good creepy moments, good acting, and I'm hoping for more of the same from this one. I don't remember. I want to say this was made before Infectious Madness. Probably should have looked that up, but yeah, I'm not completely sure. But they've made some other games too that I haven't played, but would like to eventually get to at some time. Good to have decent and good and great modern FMV to kind of cleanse the palate from the bad ones, and I do plan on playing more bad 90s ones in the future, so don't you worry about that. We're definitely going to be doing that. So yes, we are also on the eve of a major horror video game release. And I'm sure people are expecting me to say Callisto Protocol. But nope. I'm not playing that one yet. Burnhouse Lane. Burnhouse Lane is the one I'm talking about. That is a brand new game from Harvester Games, who did The Cat Lady, Downfall, and Lorelei, all three of which I have played and actually did streams of all three. Although I don't know, I think I would have people not watch my streams of Downfall and maybe like half of The Cat Lady. I can't remember when I actually started getting good internet, appropriate internet required for streaming anything, because the quality is not great, but it was some early on stuff. But I think my stream of Lorelei was probably mostly fine. I think I did that one after I got the fiber internet going. That one I was expecting to be released at midnight in, like an hour and 45 minutes. But I think I got the times mixed up, and I think with my time, it's gonna end up being released at like 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. tomorrow. So we're going to forego my previous schedule of a short horror game and continuing a corpse party for emergency stream of Burnhouse Lane, which I'm very stoked about. That'll be our Friday and Saturday stream, and don't know if we'll need more time. I'm not sure how long it is, or if it's around the same length as their previous games, but regardless, I am excited for that. And I think the other thing I guess I could mention, since we're talking about new games, I am so stoked about the brand new announcement that I was completely not expecting, and little teaser trailer for Amnesia: The Bunker, which comes out in March. And from some of the pictures I've seen, and a little bit in the trailer, and also some of the description on the Steam page, there's already a Steam page for it. It looks like they're actually doing their own version of an actual survival horror game. Like, you got a gun. I saw a picture of a grenade. Like, you have very limited supplies. Some you can craft. They're talking about some randomized aspects with the entities that you may be facing in that game. Looks right up my alley. I'm very excited for Amnesia: The Bunker. Why is it not March yet? Oh my god. I gotta get through 200 years of winter. And considering where I'm at, it's probably still gonna be in winter in March anyways, so oh well. But yeah, all right. We got the Shapeshifting detective tonight. We'll see how far we can get. I know ETA estimated time for this game is, I don't know, anywhere from like what, 2.5 to 4 hours, depending on how much you play, how much you see, how long you take, what have you. So if we happen to get an ending early enough, I might up my next previous scheduled adventure game, which would be the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and we'll do that. Schedule is all wacky this week, so we'll just see what happens. Let me check some stuff here. I think that's all good. Subtitles on. Alrighty. Let me get that out of the way, and let's launch right into it. New game.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Uh-oh. Already? Jeez. Yeah? Okay, is this guy Sam, I guess? Well, who the fuck are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
Oh. Okay.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock, and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
All right, let's see if we can not launch ourselves back to the opening.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Okay, let's zip our mouth. Do we just... Is like the trash can here, like keeping our mouth shut? What is this? Let's try the trash can. Oh, is that just selecting it or deleting it?
You know why you're here, don't you?
Oh, okay. No, I don't.
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job.
I just started the
Don't
game.
get caught.
Oh.
Do you think you can do that this time?
Let's just keep silent.
Splendid. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Yeah,
Splendid.
I guess.
If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated. Deprecated.
Okay. Let's calm
We
down.
expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet.
Hi.
Welcome to the guest house.
Hi, Violet.
There are some rules.
Yeah?
In particular, no shoes in the guest house.
Okay.
The carpets are priceless.
All right.
Now,
No
how
problem.
long are you staying for?
An estimated 2.5 to 4 hours. As long as it takes.
Yes, the chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Oh, is this the lady from Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker who played like the mermaid, the possible mermaid or siren or, you know, whatever she was? She looks very much like her to me. Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
The murder?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
No. Chief?
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Oh, okay.
Just finishing.
Just looking for my room.
Yeah. It's a big place. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Hello, Bronwyn. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sam. Yeah, that's it.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Yeah, sure, why the fuck not? I'm sure the chief can wait a little longer. I mean, this person's already murdered. This isn't time sensitive.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Will I win? Am I gonna win the shape-shifting detective?
The Fool.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
Probably.
Enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
The last room on the left.
Good. We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
All right, no problem.
The other demons gave them a bigger home, a louder voice, and let them spread. A boy this time. Good. They were more successful. After the first domino falls, the rest go quickly. Always. He was a football player. Big, loud, and sure. Good. He wouldn't take long. The demon knew it, and he didn't. The demons are already there. They just need ears to listen. It wasn't hard to make the boy listen after the first bell. No one would go to your funeral. You'd be better off. So would your father and sister. There was nothing here. A little lying goes a long way after the virus starts to spread. He only needed to write one letter. Only needed to walk to the bridge once. Stare over the river's flow with an empty kind of longing once.
All right,
needing to go home
let's just
after
go
a
to our
long day
room.
of...
Let's check out our room. I don't know what the hell the guy in the radio is talking about. All right, yep, looks like a bedroom. Got a bed, got a mirror, got a door. Looks fine. All right, leave shifting locked. Oh. Take a look in the mirror.
With him, draped from the branches like flower pots hanging from a funeral home ceiling.
Yeah, I've had enough of you, weirdo. I guess let's hail a cab. We're supposed to talk to the chief. There we go. Let's see. Visit chief or visit guest house. Maybe the guest house is where we're staying.
Good, you got my message.
Oh, hey.
Chief Inspector DuPont. I
Hello.
wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true.
Oh,
But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Why the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn,
So?
she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Crazy?
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs.
Oh.
To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something.
I'm apparently a
That's why I didn't take it
shape-shifting
seriously.
detective. And that's not crazy? So why isn't she in jail?
Because things. I
What
don't have
things?
enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Nope. All right, I'll try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority,
Oh,
understand?
we might
But
annoy them.
you help me out, I'll help you.
Where the fuck are my badge and gun?
You don't get that. There's no badge and gun, just a hope and a promise.
What?
Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Man. You don't even get a badge and a gun? What kind of detective game is this? Tell me about Dorota.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Oh, you are you? When was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you?
No.
Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Oh, let's see. Where was Dorota killed?
In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me.
Okay.
Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Well, you know it, Chief Killer. What can you tell me about yeah, I should ask. Where's your alibi, Chief Murderer? What can you tell me about Violet?
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Let's remain silent.
Look, if it's about the pills, I already know.
What? All right, what do we know? What else do we know, sir?
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Didn't you do any? All right, let's get wacky here. What's your alibi?
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it.
Are there?
Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
All right, let's go back to the guest house. I don't know. I think the chief is my #1 suspect so far. Let's see. I guess we met Violet if she's the one who gave us the room. It was Bronwyn, the lady who who did our tarot reading, called us a fool. And we haven't met Rain or Lexi yet. But yeah, let's check in with Violet
I
again.
assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Yeah. Did you know Dorota?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
Dorota was a precious... She was a lamb?
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
All right, Violet. You are now with the chief. Dual prime suspects. So Dorota was nice?
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
I don't know when we get to shapeshift. Dorota was slutty?
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Where do I find this boyfriend?
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Who are the other guests?
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Why do you want them to leave?
Because they may have killed someone.
Who?
It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Wait, hobos?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
Am I a hobo? What were you doing last night? Give me that alibi, lady.
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember.
That's not a good alibi.
I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Or killing Dorota? Have you ever been at Dorota's house?
I've driven by it, never actually been in it.
Chief DuPont said you're taking pills. What for?
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety.
You think?
I'm a very anxious person.
Clozapine's for schizophrenia, isn't it?
I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
I don't know. The game said it. So, you sure? It sure is. All right. Oh, let's turn the creepy radio back on.
Dimitri stared out into the pitch-black darkness outside of his bedroom window. It felt unnatural to be here, in this place, so far away from home. With some regret, he thought back to the day he volunteered for a top-secret project at an undisclosed location. When he had first heard those words, undisclosed location, he had assumed the location would be somewhere on Earth. Instead,
all right,
he now
let's
found
visit
himself on the far
Bronwyn.
side of the moon.
Sam, is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
I had some questions. Oh. Yeah, I had some questions about the murder.
Chief DuPont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
How well did you know her?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Except you predicted her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
So how exactly did you predict the murder?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
I don't know. When you did a tarot reading for me, after I asked if I would win the game, you pulled out the Fool card. I think it is you who are the fool. I'm sure it doesn't work that way, so we won't say it.
You don't believe. That's okay.
So, where were you at 9 p.m. last night, Bronwyn?
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Saved you?
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Don't know if we need to say that. All right.
Unusual, in that they were astonishingly smooth down to a molecular level.
Okay. She mentioned
Indeed,
Lexi,
it was clear that
so
this hole was not a natural
let's
formation.
visit her.
Hi. Sam, is it?
Yep.
Come on in. Make
Sam.
yourself at home. Mi casa,
Sam.
mi casa. Come on.
Let's see. Did you know Dorota?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
How did you know she was going to die then?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
The Happy Squirrel?
You've done your research. The happy squirrel was vague and mysterious, but not evil.
So what is the most dangerous tarot card?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost.
So you drew the Five of Swords for Dorota?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
You have a good point there. How well do you know Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Alright, maybe not. At least right now.
Wrong. Ron could never hurt anyone. But I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent.
I'll do my best.
Really? Because she is completely innocent.
So why did you come to August?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards of Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Also a good point. That is pretty dull. So you do whatever the cards tell you?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
A job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
What the fuck is a chob?
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
Alright, I know you're lying.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. There's no such thing as a chob. What were you doing last night? And don't you say you were working a chob.
With Bronwyn, we were painting our nails.
Can I see your nails? I don't know if those look painted. I don't think these look painted. I mean, they could be clear though, right? There's like clear polish, I'm sure. Can I see your nails?
No, I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Oh. Everybody. The chief, Bronwyn, Violet, and now this lady are all quite suspicious so far.
But secretly he knew. He simply wished to break the unsettling silence that commanded this deep and dark void.
All right, let's visit Rain.
Let's have some light.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us. I'm Rain, by the way.
I'm Sam. That's it.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
So, what do you know about Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Let's see. Do you have any connection to her at all?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Well, that's what the killer would say.
Spoken like the true killer. Posing as a detective, trying to frame someone else for the murder.
What? I didn't do it. You did it. So, how did you predict the murder that you committed? Not me. I didn't do it. You did. How did you predict it?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
And, what did it tell you?
You get it piecemeal. Not everything in one reading. The last one we did showed a young woman being murdered. Young, talented, probably red-headed.
Tell me about this special tarot deck.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Can I see them?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Oh, she does she? All right, we're gonna have to check in with Bronwyn. So what were you doing last night? Give me that alibi, bro.
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
Okay. What didn't work?
My prayer. That the girl would be safe.
Whispers in the dark for fear of being mocked, or worse, being declared mentally unfit.
Let's see if we can get that deck from Bronwyn. Can I see the Mercury Tarot deck?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it.
Yeah.
It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you.
I don't care.
It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Yeah, sure.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Hell yeah. I'm the best Sam in the world.
Mercury doesn't agree.
Well, Mercury's a fucking
In fact,
liar.
if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now.
Oh, fuck.
I've only had that reading once before.
Let's get out of here.
As he contemplated the day's events, Dimitri quickly fell asleep. He couldn't wait to go back home.
All right.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
All right. Oh, keep investigating?
Again, there was no response. But as he listened closer, he noticed another presence.
Let's check in with the chief here. What do we know?
Pains me to think that I was even on the list, but I'm ruled out because we have video footage of me in the station at the time.
I haven't seen this
Rain
footage.
says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers have mentioned a job. We don't know what. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, and you found out she's taking pills. Perhaps they're related. That's it.
The guttural noise
All right.
faded.
Let's
It did not
go
sound
back
like a
here before
dying
we do
breath.
the next chapter. Check in
back
with
by
everybody,
doubt,
see if there's
but
anything
compelled by
new.
curiosity.
Nope.
He reached out his hand, but no one was there. Dimitri was...
Nope.
He felt like he was going mad. Nothing made sense. He just wanted to leave this nightmare.
And no.
He
All
knew
right.
he was alone here, and no one would be coming to help him.
I guess we're
It
ready
was
for the
then
next
he heard the
chapter.
voices again.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community
I
to
think we
help
just
catch
heard
her
this.
killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed.
Yeah.
I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Yeah.
This must have been some kind of hallucination, he concluded, possibly caused by a gas or an unfamiliar type of radiation. The three scientists all looked at him eagerly as he climbed out of the hole. Well, did you find anything down there? Dr. Whitfield asked. All we heard was static. I have something that might interest Dr. Utani, Dimitri said with a smile, trying to hide his anxiety. With a trembling hand, he produced the etchings from his pouch. What's this? Dr. Utani asked as she carefully accepted the notes. More writing from the strangers? She studied the letters, hemming and hawing. It's just one word repeated over and over. I need a cross-reference with the Daedalus findings, but at first glance it seems to be about abuse or torture. Or punishment, added Dimitri, a fearful realization in his voice. Well, yes, replied Dr. Utani. She looked at Dimitri with bewilderment, more surprised than impressed by his linguistic knowledge. Punishment for the wicked or curious,
All right.
Dimitri said,
his
eyes wide
I
with
do
fear.
like kind of like the
Dr. Remington looked at the others in confusion, then at Dimitri.
audiobook
How did you know?
radio kind of
Dimitri
thing.
snapped back to reality.
Let's visit Oscar though.
Who are you?
Oh, I could just say I'm a shape-shifting detective. We're supposed to keep that secret. I'm Sam. The Shaws hired me to investigate the murder.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a whole day. It's typical of them.
Did you see Dorota yesterday?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
Where were you at 9 p.m. last night? Give me that alibi, dude.
I'm playing football. It's just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
How long were you dating Dorota?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. But we did care for each other.
Any idea who would do this to her?
No one. She was really popular.
What can you tell me about Dorota's parents?
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
Is it possible the killer was hiding in her room?
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Must be a big closet.
Yeah, it's big enough for 2 people to have sex in. On all 4s.
Oh, is it now? So Dorota liked to experiment, did she?
She had a few kinks, nothing weird.
Kinks? Such as...
Yeah, a band from the 60s. I'm not discussing this with you.
So what was in the closet?
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
Oh, we can't ask about the weird wedding dress. All right.
Oh. It was discovered just over a decade ago.
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
Let's see. Oscar was playing football last night.
Yep, that's what he told me too. Not a suspect.
All right, who's on your suspect list? Let's compare.
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
You. What about Dorota's family?
Dorota's an only child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself. They're devastated, naturally. They left town to stay with relatives. They didn't do it, Sam. Although, perhaps I should have made them stay.
And what do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange.
A little bit, yeah.
Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
Free country
All right, let's head back to the
You
guest
remember
house.
The queen who was undressing. It's from there, Egypt.
Oh, it's from Egypt.
Let's visit Violet again. So, why would someone kill Dorota?
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother.
Sounds like you know a lot about Dorota.
Not really, just gossip. Apparently she went to have some portrait photos done and started stripping off. Weston's photographic. Zach Weston. He'll get himself into trouble one of these days.
Why trouble?
If you keep taking pictures of pretty girls in their underwear, somebody's going to get upset.
Tell me about this Zach Weston.
Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
Where is he?
At Weston's photographic? Off the high road? It's late, but he's always there.
And how would you know that?
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Do you think Oscar killed Dorota?
Vicar's son. No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Different faces?
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know, would you, Sam?
All right. Suspicious lady. Let's
Her
leave.
drilling into his ribcage through her paws.
Check in with
He
Bronwyn.
lifted
Did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
Yes, he came to see me.
Did he now?
wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
You contacted Dorota's spirit?
No, I wouldn't know how. I'm a tarot reader, not a medium. Maybe I should have pretended, though. Made up some fake message from her to give him some comfort.
Oh, we will ignore that. Oh.
I don't actually believe in the spirit world. Well, not as you know it, anyway.
So, Lexi says she was in her room last night. Not yours.
Oh, she gets easily confused.
Oh, does she?
Youth of today.
Bronwyn, tell me the truth.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
Well, I mean, sure, but there are walls and separate rooms, and we're not together. Oh my god. All right, why did you lie about your alibi?
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
Yeah, are you sure about that? What were you doing here then?
I was logged into Tarotism. It's a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute. Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about.
No, Uni.
All right.
Uni meowed.
Let's visit
Ivan pushed
Lexi,
himself
see if we
up
can put the
and went to
pressure
get a
on.
towel.
Hi, Sam. Back from war already?
Yep. Sure are. Did you know Dorota's boyfriend? Well, we'll start soft here. She won't expect this twist about the lie, her lying about her alibi. Did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
No, I think Bronwyn met him though.
What for?
You'd have to ask her or him. It's not my place to say.
Why? So, your alibi. Why the lies?
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
That depends on why you lied.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was though. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Bubbling blood. The wet towel
Alright,
stuck
let's
to his
check
heel,
back in with Bronwyn. Oh, no, we can't.
and he quickly
Alright.
replaced it, shutting his eyes hard.
Alright,
try
let's
to erase
check
the
in with
sight.
Rain.
Sam, what can I do for you?
Let's see. How did you get Dorota's name from the tarot?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
So the tarot didn't tell you.
It kinda did. It's hard getting an exact name out of 78 cards. But considering we'd never heard of Dorota Shaw, it painted a pretty good picture otherwise.
Couldn't you use the Ouija on its own?
No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
Tell me more about this Ouija board.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out Dorota.
So, how does it work?
Just... This is going to sound weird.
Yeah, it is.
Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here.
Sure. Oh my god, time travel is real?
Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible.
What?
If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
Perhaps I, as a shape-shifting detective, am also a bit of a time traveler myself. So, Lexi mentioned you're here to do a job or a job.
We're trying to save people.
Where were you before August?
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travelers is... Let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Birmingham travelers?
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
All right.
The reason why it's heavy, it's in fact an
All
Egyptian
right.
maul, which was used by craft
Does Violet have anything new? No.
approximately 4,500 years old and comes from...
Bronwyn? Tell me about the Ouija board.
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy.
What metaphysical things?
Tarot cards, runes, Ouija boards. They're just devices for asking questions and receiving answers. But energy is what powers them.
Okay.
It definitely looks
All
like
right.
an alien.
Let's see if we can
And
check
from
in
what I
with
can
Lexi.
see-
Ouija board? Yes. Tell me about your Ouija board.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device.
Oh,
Want to know
oh.
how it works?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right?
Mm-hmm.
But where is the spirit world? I mean,
Yeah.
there's planets and stars in space. The spirit
Sure.
world must be really far away beyond all that.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Go on.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here.
Okay.
Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Oh, sure. Hooked on your every word.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us.
Okay.
That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet.
Oh, makes sense.
That's how we got Dorota's name.
Okay, okay.
Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
Whoa. Wow.
I know. Mind-blowing.
Yeah. Tell me about the Traveler.
Traveller? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
Rain. Oh, we can bluff. Yeah, Rain told me about it.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know.
God
I
damn
guess
it.
she must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Feels good.
Cheeky? Are you flirting with me?
Oh. No.
God, I'm such a bad judge of character. Just ignore me.
We're trying to be professional here. Oh, now I want to know what happens if we said yes. I don't know. My luck should be like, ew. All right, let's
It was cold.
leave. Did you check in with Bronwyn? No. All
The
right.
twilight blew through the long windows.
Probably
and
later.
Floating.
Your ability isn't endless.
Oh.
It will run out at some point.
Oh, is this where we can shapeshift? Oh, okay. Maybe I could do him and I talk to Bronwyn, or let's shapeshift into Rain.
Hello. I'm Rain.
Oh,
I'm Rain.
I'm Rain. Okay, she was Bronwyn, right?
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Oh, wait.
I'm Bronwyn.
I did this wrong. Okay, let's go back to Rain. And then we leave the
Hello.
room.
I'm Rain.
Okay.
And there was a long expanse of the room.
Now let's talk to
Footsteps-
Bronwyn.
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
Yeah, what's the plan? What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
There's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
Sure.
What if it's not a normal human murder?
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveler.
Like in Birmingham?
Yeah, like in Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
And at the bottom of Mirage, those teeth, that carnivorous circular maw.
Okay. Yeah, let's shift into her.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
All right, or
To
Lexi.
wear like a shell for hermit crab.
Then visit Bronwyn.
Dorota had a boyfriend.
Oscar, the guy I met this morning? The one I told you about. Yes.
What did he want?
Answers. Reassurance. Forgiveness.
Do you think he killed her?
Not considering what he asked me to do.
These things were all alien to it and meaningless.
All right. Let's go to our room. Let's return as ourselves. The voice, when we first went back to the room, said our ability is not endless.
Income
Let's
from prostitution,
check out the
as age,
photographer
drugs,
guy
and
here.
street life.
Let's get a
It's 7
cab.
o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to
Truly.
all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh
At 7
boy.
o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Oh, these two. Yeah, let's keep investigating.
Regurgitated a worm-like thing. No thicker than its fingers, but longer.
I guess we can't visit the other
Involuntary
guy.
gags.
But let's
Reflexive.
visit Oscar. Why did you go see Bronwyn?
That's personal.
I understand it must be hard for you.
I can't really explain it. I'm just floating at the moment. Nothing seems real.
You wanted Bronwyn to contact Dorota?
Yeah, but she said she couldn't, so.
Mm-hmm. Did Dorota ever talk about tarot?
No, not to me anyway. She wasn't into fortune telling or any of that stuff.
You know tarot readers predicted her murder?
Yeah, Chief DuPont told me. He thinks it's one of them that killed her. Bronwyn?
I don't know if we should bluff that, so we'll ignore it. All right, we'll leave.
Not this
Let's
one.
visit
the
the
worm had
chief.
to be told.
Hey, chief. Let's see. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess there's multiple ways we can do this, but this is true so far. Bronwyn and Lexi are lying about their alibis.
Figures. Got any proof?
I just heard them talking about it.
Get proof. Then I can haul them in.
Mm-hmm. What do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates.
Mm-hmm.
Bromman and Lexi lied about their alibis. I'm thinking what to do about it. Apparently, Lexi used a Ouija board to get Dorota's name. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. And finally, you pulled the name Zach Weston from somewhere, saying he's the town photographer?
Yep.
I've never run into him. Still, I guess I'm not in the papers that much. That's it.
And his family couldn't work because of pinched
All right.
nerves.
Before we continue
so
to
he
the
said.
next chapter,
Perhaps
let's
his story was embellished.
go to our room here. I wonder if we can
I'm Oscar.
visit
there anything else I can
Bronwyn
do?
as Oscar.
Hi.
Oh,
I'm Bronwyn.
I keep doing that. That's
I'm
wrong.
Bronwyn.
No, we're not Bronwyn. We're gonna be Oscar, and then leave the room.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Okay, leave the room
With the
as
glass
Oscar,
walls like a fish tank. where
and
the
check
city
in with
sleeps
Bronwyn.
What lurks above them?
Oh,
Where the
Bronwyn's
floating
gone.
entity waits inside for those who keep finding their way.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
Yeah, let's visit Lexi for, I don't know what. Yeah, we have no reason.
And the screams lasted just a moment, maybe
How
a
about
fraction.
Lexi? Oh, Lexi's gone.
Gone. And the
Rain?
bag lay.
Oh, Rain's gone. All right.
While I watched from the crack of the closet.
All right, let's go back to our room. Oh, we can shapeshift into the chief, can't we? All right, let's shapeshift into Bronwyn.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Let's see if there's anything we can do with
I'm
that.
Bronwyn.
Yep, we're Bronwyn. Let's leave.
Unnatural to be here in this place, so far away from home.
Check in with Violet.
I'm truly sorry. I'm truly sorry. I didn't see you here last night. I'm truly sorry about Dorota.
I didn't really know her. I
Well,
saw her pictures.
You
in
knew a
the
lot of
newspaper.
gossip, apparently.
Can't remember what for right now.
I didn't see you here last night.
What are you implying?
It's just suspicious. Nothing.
Sorry. All this talk of the dead makes me very anxious.
Had gone so far to affect his physical appearance. He had even started to avoid mirrors, in fear of catching a glimpse of himself.
Oh,
a
you know
pale,
what?
gaunt
I guess we can
carcass
still
of a man,
hail a cab
more
as
akin
people
to a
too.
ghost than
Let's
any living.
visit Lexi.
Bron, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh,
We need to talk.
yes, we do.
Is something wrong?
Is something wrong?
No one can hear us, right?
Nope.
I mean, I'm assuming this room isn't bugged.
Certainly
Although,
not
knowing
Sam.
Violet, there's probably cameras everywhere.
You think Violet's a voyeur?
Probably. I don't know. She has that look about her, don't you think? Like she knows something she's not letting on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's cameras hidden in the wardrobe.
What have you got to hide?
Nothing. Though I'd rather she didn't see me dancing around in my underwear. I only do that for people I love.
Oh, okay.
Do you love me?
Do you love me?
Of course I do, Bron. See?
Oh.
And now that's on film. I hope you enjoyed that, Violet. Listen, we need to talk about our alibi.
Sure.
What about our alibi?
Yeah, what about our alibi?
I know you said it would be better if we said we were together, but lying about your alibi, that's pretty serious. Are you sure it was a good idea?
We should do whatever it takes.
You're acting like we've got something to hide. Bron, is there something you're not telling me? Why'd you ask me to lie? Were you really in your room all night?
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Oh, oh boy. I don't know. I guess we'll just go with like as far as we know, she was on that tarot card reading service on her phone.
Yes.
Then stop with the cloak and dagger stuff, alright?
Indeed, it was clear that this hole was not a natural formation. But neither could it have been.
You can tell Sam about Birmingham.
Ah, okay, good.
What did you tell the police you were doing? You can tell Sam about
Yes.
Birmingham.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
You know Sam likes a fact check.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
Yes.
What did you tell the police you were doing last night?
I told them the truth, that I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading? The police think it's me, don't they? When should we do another reading?
You already told us. 8 o'clock.
Oh, fuck.
Ron, are you okay?
Yeah, oh,
Three
God.
other scientists looked at him
He's getting
questioningly
suspicious.
as they waited for him.
All right. Let's, well, for fun. Oh, no, I think we already did Lexi. Let's just return as ourselves. All right, we're Sam.
Offered.
We can
Without much thought,
learn about
Dimitri blurted out.
Birmingham from Rain. Maybe next chapter.
One of us, perhaps. The others
All right,
aren't,
Violet. Hello, Violet. Oh, nothing.
said Dr. Remington, clearly echoing the thoughts of the other two
All
scientists.
right, I think that's everything.
Perhaps it was Dimitri's frustration with the project's slow progress
Next chapter.
and his eagerness for
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, Residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stay with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
All right, yep, next chapter.
And with that, Dmitri disappeared into the depths. Dr. Sheffield, do you read me? Dmitri was startled by the sudden voice in his ear. He'd almost forgotten about the earpiece he was
All
wearing.
right, let's get right in
Yes, Dr.
and visit
Tiny, I hear you
Zach,
loud and clear.
finally.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Are you Zach Weston?
Yes. What do you want?
The Shaws hired me.
The Shaws? Oh. You mean that girl who got killed?
Mm-hmm.
What was her name? Dorothy?
You've never met Dorota?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
Okay. You photographed her?
For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Did she come to the studio?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
Oh, okay. So you know where she lived?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Was that the only time you met her?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Sure. All right. We're waiting.
As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
What do you see? I mean, I see Dorota with a cello.
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
Okay. What does that look? Did you take any other pictures of her?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know what I mean, buddy.
I don't think I like what you're implying, Detective. Is that all?
So, you're friends with Violet?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
How well?
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
So you're sleeping with her?
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you.
No, it was not.
We have sex.
You do? So, where were you last night? I love how everybody in this game is like completely suspicious to me. Right, where were you?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Can anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
Oh, that's not a good enough alibi. Alright. Maybe we should come back as Violet and see what happens.
There's music to Dimitri's ears. I don't know, he replied. Just get me back up.
Alright, let's head back to the
Later
guest
that day,
house.
Dimitri returned to his private quarters and plumped down on
See
the
if
bed.
we can get
exhausted.
Birmingham
He hadn't
info
told anyone
from
about the
Rain. Hey, Rain. So, Birmingham?
Fine, Sam. Birmingham.
Yep.
Mercury took us to Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Why did the Traveller want 3 victims?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Tell me about these Travelers.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
Sure. Let's see. Oh, why demons?
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons.
Travelers can inhabit us.
Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
Oh, are we like a Traveler, then? Since we can shapeshift into other people? In simple terms?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murderer is a Traveler?
Yes, probably. The Tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
So, do you know Zach Weston?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
What about Dorota?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Oh, so sounds like he was cheating on Violet with old Dorota. All right.
Dimitri. Just when he was about to turn around and run into the hallway, the guttural noise faded into what sounded like a dying
let's visit
breath.
Bronwyn first.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
And overcome by a frightful panic. He felt like he was going mad.
Hi, Violet. Let's talk about old Zach Weston again, huh?
Do we really have to?
Oh, we do. We do. He says you're sleeping together.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
What does he say?
He says he loves me, that I'm the only one for him.
Mm-hmm. Do you love him?
A rose by any other name? I don't think so.
Whoa. Hello.
As he ascended the shaft, he wondered which part had been a dream and what had been reality. It all felt the same to him. He quickly searched his pouch
she
and
said
found the
Lexi
etchings
was
he had
busy,
made.
but let's check anyways.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
All right.
Just all looked at him eagerly as he climbed out of the hole.
But, yeah, let's go to our room. Oh, we can't... Alright, I guess they are working. We can't shapeshift into them. Let's see if we can shapeshift into him visiting her. Let's see what happens.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Over and over. I need to cross-reference
visit
with the database
Violet.
findings, but the first...
Zach,
Yeah.
what are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
That doesn't
No
sound
funny
right.
business.
No funny business.
I'm still not ready.
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't throw herself at me.
Yeah.
Why'd you think that?
Why do you think that?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You were there. You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
said
All
Dr.
right.
Whitfield as he placed a hand on Dimitri's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to worry about. Dimitri just stared into empty space.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
It was all just in his head.
Okay.
And he couldn't shake the feeling that he had
All
seen
right,
his imminent and unavoidable future. A slow and terrifying death, surrounded by dark.
All right, let's go to our room. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do the chief and have him check.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Let us check.
Oh, turning on the light this time.
Zach.
You're
Yeah, let's hail a
listening to
cab.
Radio-
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her?
As far as I know. I meet a lot of people through work. Some are more memorable than others.
Mm-hmm.
I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
Sure.
When was this?
Yes, when was this?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
Yes. What type of boudoir photos do you take, Zach?
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
Boudoir photography?
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case. Don't be facetious. It's for the case.
It's for the case. Give me that boudoir session.
Of course.
She was weak. By late afternoon,
can we visit
she'd
Oscar
taken one
as
of
the
Mother's
chief?
Chief?
Hello.
Again?
Yeah?
Did Dorota have any online friends?
Yes, did she?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
All that
Go to any
cello.
clubs or groups? Do you have access to her email?
No, she didn't email much. She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mother's jewelry.
All right.
Then
Let's
there
head
was
to
the
the
vessel
guest
paid
house
for.
as the
That
chief.
cost Penn her books and
Let's
a few
check in
items.
with Rain. Oh, Rain's gone.
A human vessel was out of the question. for one's cost
All right,
more.
yeah, I guess we
Only one kind
can't even
would
do anything. How about Violet? Oh, we're like above her.
Eyes. The same smug expression.
All right, let's go to our room. Let's see if we can change into Violet, and
Hello, I'm Violet.
what happens if we actually go to Zach as
I'm
Violet?
Violet.
Piercing the chair's upholstery pierced Penn's eyes. She didn't.
Zach.
Oh, hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Let's try bluffing. I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity.
Okay, so Violet was not in her room then.
Local celebrity. Local celebrity.
Famous for being murdered. That shall she be remembered anyway.
Breadcrumb from the kitchen counter. The parrot saw.
Can we
Can't
visit
be
Oscar?
innocent.
No, he's not there.
What a joke you are!
Visit Chief? Chief isn't here.
Than she'd ever been.
Alright, back to the
Thinner
guest
and
house.
harder. There were no more soft little rolls of
Visit
fat,
Rain? No.
thin skin, and hard bones. And then
Alright, let's go back to our room and return as ourself. Okay, I think I'm going to take a quick restroom break before we continue on with this interesting murder investigation. I will be right back in about I don't know, like 2 minutes, and we'll continue on, see what kind of a shenanigans we can get up to as the shapeshifting detective. So far, at least, wow, this is leagues above Psychic Detective from 1995. This is actually comprehensible. I'm following things. I'm investigating. It is not an absolutely ridiculous mess that makes no sense whatsoever so far. It is pretty good and enjoyable. A lot of fun. Everybody's pretty suspicious, but yep. Give me like 2 minutes and we'll come back and continue on. All right, be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Let's see. What do I want to do? Oh, I wonder if, yeah, let's change into Oscar here.
Is there anything else I can do?
And visit Zach.
Harness performed a final check on the crane, which was normally used for lowering the much lighter probes.
Oh, never mind.
Dr. Remington had initially objected to using the feeble
Right,
apparatus.
Zach's
when
not
no
here.
alternative had presented itself, Dimitri had once again insisted that he be strapped. Deep breath. Let's do it then.
All right. Well,
With
all right.
monitoring
Let's head back
equipment,
to our room
he
and
gave
just
him a nod,
change
and with
back into ourselves.
He'd almost forgotten about the earpiece he was wearing. Yes, Doctor.
Let's visit Violet. She's got
We're
nothing
going
new
to
to
accelerate
say.
your descent a bit, otherwise we'll be here.
Yeah. Okay,
Well, he sounded
Bronwyn.
tired.
Yeah. So
Besides, we
Bronwyn
don't
and
want you down
Lexi,
there
we
any longer
can't
than
do
necessary.
anything with. Anything with Rain? No.
Even in the moon's low gravity, he could feel his stomach.
And Lexi's still working. Yep.
Dr. Utani checked in with him at regular.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Okay, so I will say I don't know if it's actually out yet or if it's something they're working on, the studio, but there's a game called like Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. And if we get to play as like Poe and Monroe, that's awesome. I already like these guys. I like having them on the radio. It's pretty cool. All right, let's next chapter.
Sam.
Whoa.
I've got news.
Yeah?
We've done a reading.
Okay. Uh-oh.
It's a Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it.
Sure.
But we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
Good guess.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
The radio lady?
There were whispers.
Did we get the
Overcome by a
visible
sudden
radio
severe
lady?
dread, Dimitri.
You must be Sam.
We sure are. Yep. I am.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Did you know Dorota?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
Mm-hmm. How did you meet?
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
And what happened after the show?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then she kissed me.
Oh.
I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
All right. You and Dorota were in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Yep, just between us and anyone else I decide to tell.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Let's see. You have no friends.
Poe and Dorota. People I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
Let's see. Do you know Zach Weston?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
Not the boudoir stuff. What do you think of him?
He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him, you know, without any clothes on. I always say no.
Did you know Dorota had a boyfriend?
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Something else?
I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Mm-hmm. How did it work? We think the murderer watched her in the same way.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
But Oscar was playing football last night.
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Did Oscar know about you?
I don't think so. We were very discreet. It was more fun that way.
Let's see. Tell me about this Poe.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Let's see. Where do I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
And where were you last night?
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Any idea who might want to hurt you?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet. It was a pool of blood, and it seeped through all the pages. Then I woke up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that means, Sam?
It means you hit a deep sleep phase. It means you're anxious about something.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
All right. Should we say we'll protect her? I mean, we can't guarantee that, I guess. What do you want me to do?
Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt.
All right. Well, see ya. Whoa!
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Bewilderment, more surprised and impressed by his linguistic knowledge. Punishment for the wicked or curious, Dimitri said, his eyes wide with fear.
All right.
Dr. Remington looked at the others
Should
and...
we check in with the chief? Hey, chief.
Do me a favor, go easy on Violet.
Why?
If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Oh, okay. So I guess I should shapeshift into him and talk to Violet. All right, what do we know so far?
We've got a new target. Alice Monroe. Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
To be comforting, but lacked conviction. It was probably some kind of hallucination.
Anything new with Zach? Do you know Ellis Monroe?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
And have you met her?
Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Look, I know where you're going with this. Yes, I asked her if she'd do a boudoir session with me. She turned me down. No big deal.
You get turned on a lot, buddy?
No. I got the photos that I needed anyway.
Oh, what does that mean?
Of cold and hollow whispers.
Alright, Oscar? Oscar is not
Didn't
around.
bother turning on the light this time.
Alright, let's head back to the guest
Welcome
house.
to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Okay, so please explain to the listeners what the object is that you are holding.
Alright, yeah.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's jump into the chief's body.
Hi, Hi. Hi,
and
I'm Chief
talk to
DuPont.
Violet, since he claims that he has everything in order.
Walking across, maybe?
What was the object?
Claude.
Violet, there's been a UFO sighted on a night that you can't remember.
Oh, sure.
Shh. Claude, I told you never to speak about this. Wait. So you think it's real?
I need you to tell Sam what happened. It'll help.
Help what? Me? I'll think about it.
Okay.
And nowadays, this particular mangle was used to crush 4 young women.
All right, let's jump back into our body. All right, yeah, we got yeah, we can be Monroe also, but we should
Good question. I do not know.
ask around here.
You can have it back.
Let's visit Lexi.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Do you really want to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
All right. I have a few options. Find out what you can from the Ouija board.
You got it. Me and the spirit world are gonna have a serious chat. I'll get back to you when I find something.
Okay.
Quite an interesting dream.
All right,
I would
let's
say
visit Rain. Do you know Ellis?
Yes, I met her at the radio station.
Why were you at the radio station?
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do.
Mm-hmm.
And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Okay, before we ask about
Your
Birmingham,
boss.
we
Oh,
should
she is achieving his
get that
goals.
extra
So,
info from
what-
Bronwyn. Rain said you knew about rights.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What is a right?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming of age ceremony.
Coming of age?
Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it?
Why were there 3 victims before?
3 is a powerful number.
Okay.
There's a divine balance to it in our universe, anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Sure. Oh, okay. So the chief says that nobody knows about the coin in her mouth except for the murderer, so we shouldn't give that away, I don't think. All right, tell me about Ellis Monroe.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them.
What's the connection between Ellis and Dorota?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads?
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
Let's see. Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Sure.
Nine of Cups. This is a very positive card.
Mm-hmm.
Is Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too smug, too self-congratulating, like he's got away with something. I don't like this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all.
I don't like any of this.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Let's see. Keep an eye on Violet. Try to find out more from Mercury.
I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out.
Sure.
You know something awful is going to happen.
All right, let's get back to Rain. Let's talk about Birmingham.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
Sure. What happened to Yuri?
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveler.
Sure, okay.
That it was a smell that would never let me sleep
let's
at night
see.
again. My legs felt like jelly.
Uh-oh.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Okay, murderer.
What's your name?
I'm the boogeyman. Sam.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship.
What?
She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Yeah, we shouldn't mention that. We did get that when we shapeshifted into the chief. Yeah, the bluff. I think she said she'd think about, because when we shapeshifted as the chief, we tried to convince her to tell us, Sam, about the supposed alien abduction she went through. So I think we should wait on that for now. Do you know Ellis Monroe?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Have you ever met her?
Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
Like a room? Because this is kind of like a hotel, I guess. All right, let's just leave.
Sir, calm down. I could hear her typing when I was telling her.
Let's see.
When did this happen? I looked down at the girl as her chest stopped rising.
All right, let's head to our room. Yeah, let's shapeshift into Monroe. and visit Zach.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Into a deeper and richer blue, like satin sheets.
Yep. Zach? Oh, Zach's not here. Interesting. Oscar is not around. Chief? Oh man, everybody's out.
I stopped.
All right.
And blinked a few times.
Can we
as
check
I sat
in
up
with
in my
anybody
bed.
as Ellis Monroe?
Phone
Here,
clenched
Violet?
tight.
No.
Sir? Where were you driving? What?
Bronwyn? No. Listen, nobody wants to see the radio star. Rain's not here.
I was safe at home.
Alexi's not here either. Okay, so
Get up and run down to the
nothing we
garage
can
to check
do
my car.
as Ellis Monroe. How about can we?
I'm Oscar.
Yeah, I keep
Is there
forgetting
anything else I can
Oscar's
do?
name. Let's see. Let's leave.
I was still on the floor, wiping
Okay,
my
look
eyes as I
at-
saw the familiar.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
There we go.
Were you seeing Dorota?
Yeah, were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
Is it really?
Is it really?
Tell me.
Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you. You want to make it up to me? I forgive you. You want to make it up to me?
How?
Yeah, how?
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
No, that's we won't do that. That's just
With Pearl
visit
and
Zach. No.
Have
Chief?
Oscar, good. You got my message.
Oh.
Got some things to show you.
You do?
What have you got?
Yeah, what have you got, Chief?
Does, this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
Yeah, that's Dorota, Chief. You know that.
And what if I showed you this?
Ellis Monroe.
Yeah, you're behind, Chief.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
Yep, a radio star.
And if I do this?
Oh!
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Chief? That's not very professional of you.
That'll be all. You can go now.
Oh, okay.
Interpreted so many dreams. It makes me.
All right, let's visit the guest house.
So it's almost
I don't know if we can see anybody as Oscar. No Rain.
Put everything back the way it was.
Any Lexies? No Lexies.
To Deputy Dream Interpreter.
Violet's not around. Nobody wants to talk to Oscar.
We need you, Alice.
Yep, everybody's out.
Is shopping relates to needs and desire.
All right, let's see. Yeah, let's change into
Hello,
Violet here.
I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Also what he was saying, because
Let's see, can we
the
visit
impression that
Ellis
I get
as
from this dream and
Violet?
from your explanation of this dream,
No, we can't.
Gabby,
Zach?
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a picture of Dorota.
It is.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
Yeah, weirdo.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it.
Yeah, what is that about? He keeps
A
bringing
girl
that up.
holding a cello.
Yeah, a girl holding a cello.
You don't see any movement. Just Dorota.
Is, like, Dorota a traveler? Well, no, if she was murdered by travelers, she wouldn't be a traveler. What is going on with him in that photograph?
Welcome to Poe.
Oscar's not around. Chief's not around. All right, back to the guest
I
house.
think this one's a little bit clearer than other ones we've had on previous shows. This one
Lexi's not around.
seems to be made out of wood and metal. So this one,
Rain's not around.
And then it's got a.
And Bronwyn's not around. All right, maybe we should just go back
and
to
what looks like could've
ourselves.
Perhaps.
Return as Sam.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where in the world is this from?
Hey, Lexi. Nothing new
A
with
while ago,
her.
we had a story from this part of the world as well.
Anything new, Bronwyn? No, yeah, we don't want to say
Mexico?
that yet.
No.
All right, Violet. I don't know. I don't know if I should do the bluff yet.
It's from Egypt.
Yes. So, I'm going to explain it to you. It's
Hey, Zach. Oh, got nothing.
Come on, it's
Anything new, Ellis?
a weapon
No.
of combat, but then I.
Oscar's not around. How about Chief? You got anything good, Chief? All right, what do we know?
We've got a new target. Alice Monroe.
Yeah.
Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota.
Yep.
She kissed a girl and she liked
Yeah, we know that.
She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone.
Yeah.
Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Rain's confirmed he met Alice at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help.
Oh,
Rain told
okay.
you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Okay. Let's leave.
Welcome to
back
Poe's Curiosity
to the
Shop.
guest house. Let's go into
Do you have an
our
inkling
room.
what this might be?
And let's shapeshift into Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Hi, Rain.
I'm Rain.
Yes, you are.
And then
Alright,
it kind
let's
of looks
visit
like
Alice.
the tag you get in the zipper. Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm Rain, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Have you made a decision about the show?
Yeah, have you?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going to die?
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... what was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean literal death, but maybe it does.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
Zach's not around. Oscar is not around. Chief's not around. All right.
Poe's Curiosity Shop.
Back to the guest
is now
house.
closed.
Okay, we can visit Violet.
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Ghost kid.
And it's made of, I think,
Right.
What is it, Ray?
Hey, Bronwyn.
I have a plan.
What's our plan?
You do. Enlighten me.
Sure.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us. Maybe Ellis should stay with Chief Dupont.
I don't know. Let's have Ellis stay here.
Maybe Ellis should stay with
Because
us.
we're here also.
With our track record.
Sure.
If she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
Amulet with 3 circles.
All right.
It was
Visit
excavated.
Lexi.
Hi, Rain.
Hi.
Did you miss me while I was gone?
Sure.
So, Ellis Monroe.
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really? Well, what's Sam going to do?
What is Sam gonna do?
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
What other ways?
Ellis could run, Ellis could die, Ellis could be saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
All right, we do. We
Then
got
she
it.
opens her eyes, and I realize it's not her that's underwater.
Okay. Who can I? Yeah, I don't think. Have we been
Hi.
Bronwyn for a
I'm
while?
Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Let's.
The person she's observing in the dream is...
Kayla Cab. Can we Ellis? Oh, okay.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house?
Uh-oh.
Get out now before I call the police!
Uh-oh. Whoops. All right.
Those impulses off from the world.
All right. Zach's not around.
They're doing it themselves.
I guess
You know,
Ellis
I
and
think you're actually getting a
Bronwyn
lot
don't
better
really
at
know
this.
each other.
Again, Alex,
All right. No one's around
we'd love
here.
to talk about this one in further detail because actually it's dealing with something that's quite emotional because...
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Oh, I suppose it has a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Sure.
Something is weighing heavily on your mind, and
All
perhaps
right. Visit
it's
Rain. Oh boy, what's going on here? Oh.
As we know, repression of emotion can be quite
You don't
bad
have
for
any
the soul.
options there.
So I
Lexi.
really...
Bron, what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
Yeah. What would you do, Lexi?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
A few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them? Restraining them? Talking to them?
Please don't kill that person. Okay, thanks. Oh no, look, you killed them anyway. You know that doesn't work, Bron.
so heavy. Because everything seems to be made out of wood and metal.
All right. Let's pop back into our body here.
Circular face, and what looks like could have perhaps been
Okay.
maybe a shine.
Chief. All right.
Where's
Maybe
the
we
area?
should do
Where in the
the
world
the bluff
is this
with
from?
Violet.
Europe?
Let's try the bluff. The chief said you'd tell me about the abduction.
I don't really want to.
Tell me.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
All I could hear was dripping.
Sure.
Cold tap.
Yeah.
Drip. Drip.
Yeah.
Drip.
That's what it does.
And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
First time?
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
Do you actually disappear?
As far as I know, I've gone.
Alright. I need some details about this abduction.
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
Mm-hmm. Experimented on.
They rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home...
Oh, I wonder if these, quote,
I'm broken.
aliens are the travelers, then.
Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
And they change her into other people. Maybe that explains why she's on medication for schizophrenia that doesn't work.
There simply was no denying that sickening thump.
Let's
When my
see. Let's
car
visit
finally-
Lexi. Anything new? No.
My heart would burst from my chest. It was
Rain? You got anything for me? You did a reading for Ellis?
Yeah. She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do.
Sure. Did you read for Poe too?
No. He didn't seem all that interested. It's a shame. He seems like a man with lots of interesting demons.
Knew I even went for a drive. I could just run.
All right, Bronwyn. Anything going on? Oh yeah, I still don't think I want to mention that.
But I couldn't do it. I had to know. I had to know if I had
Let's
just
see.
killed.
Hey Ellis, you got nothing new. Hey Zach, nothing new. Oscar just isn't even
Illuminated the
here.
lump.
All right, Chief, you got anything, buddy? All right, let's go through the what did we know. See if I probably missed something.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe.
Yeah, we know.
Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota.
Sure.
She kissed a girl and she liked it.
Of course.
She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next.
Mm-hmm.
Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Rain's confirmed he met Ellis at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress.
Yeah,
in
we
the closet.
don't know anything about that wedding dress yet.
That's it.
All right.
One hand on the side of my car for support, the other outstretched in
Yeah, we
front
don't
of me,
have
as
continue to
if
the
ready
next
to catch
chapter yet,
myself
so
when I
we're missing
inevitably passed out.
something. Let's see. Let's see if we can get
Hi,
anything
I'm
as Ellis now. It was pretty empty
I'm
before.
Ellis.
Hiding behind the remnants of puberty.
All right.
Miss,
How about Bronwyn? No.
she lay on her back.
Visit
mostly
Rain? No. Yeah, still a whole
or
bunch of
twisted
nothing.
onto her side, but her upper body was
Lexi is not around.
flat on the road, face staring up into the sky.
Zach's not around.
Saw her chest rock.
Oscar's not around. Chief's probably not
She-
gonna be around. Nope. Okay, so
Shallow
it's like a
breath.
whole bunch of nothing
breathing.
when we're shapeshifted
I looked
into
her over.
Ellis.
Her face was
Alright. What if we walk around as Lexi?
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh,
Yeah, hi Lexi.
I'm Lexi.
I tried to stay calm as I pulled my phone from my pocket.
Alright,
Just a
nothing
little
with
tighter
Violet.
as I began to pull
How about
her hair.
Bronwyn?
Lexicorn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night, too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did you hear?
Yes, what did you hear? Give me the info.
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
Because you're immortal?
Because you're immortal.
Oh, hi. I am Bronwyn MacLeod from the Clan MacLeod, and I am immortal.
Oh my god, you are?
You silly badger.
But I still.
Alright, can we
Love
check in
her
with
hand.
Rain? Hey, Rain.
Our job is so stressful.
It sure is, Lexi.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it? Why don't we just... Why do we do it?
Yeah, why do we do it?
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by transdimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Transdimensional evil?
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens.
Sure.
They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, 0.
As I jumped over the family dog sleeping in the kitchen doorway.
Alright, let's
I opened the door from the
get
kitchen
in
to
the
the garage and flipped on
cab.
the
Can we
lights.
visit Ellis? No, we can't.
Cried.
Zach?
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Yeah.
Dorota. Sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you. Can I come in?
Yeah, can I come in?
It's a bit late, but I think I could spare a few minutes.
Alright, let's see what
Sorry,
this
I
guy's
didn't
up to.
Catch your name.
Lexi.
Yeah, I'm Lexi.
Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota says she knew you. Dorota says she knew you. You're dating Violet, aren't you? I know what you did. You're dating Violet, aren't you?
Yeah, Violet, right?
No, we're just friends.
That's not
Mhm.
what you told Sam. That's not what Violet thinks.
Yeah, that's not what Violet thinks.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Sure.
What do you mean, handle her?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
Dorota says she knew you. Dorota says she knew. I know. Dorota says she knew you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No thanks.
Sure, let's see
Sure.
where this goes. I don't trust him. Oh, he's got the skull booze.
Here, I've only got vodka. You're old enough to drink, right?
Does it matter? Of course.
Of course.
Just checking. Have you ever thought about dyeing your hair red? I think it would suit you.
Uh-huh.
I know what you did to Dorota. I know what you did to
Yeah,
Dorota.
let's see what happens.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her. You seduced her.
Yeah, you seduced her.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
All right, let's get out of here.
Then please just embrace them.
Oscar?
Embrace them.
Oscar's not
For the
around.
best.
Chief is not around. Okay.
You're listening to
Let's head back
Radio
to the
August.
room.
Dark Nights with
And let's pop back into our own body.
Eight for Emma, and one for me.
No, nothing with
Rising to
Lexi.
my feet,
Maybe
I
we
slide
should
the magazine
visit
into the Smith & Wesson.
Zach. No, nothing.
Jimmy's already dead.
Ellis got nothing.
Dr. Thatcher's blood.
Anything new, Chief? Oh my
The
God.
concrete wall. And he is. I limp past the wreck towards the exit ramp. At the top, a real. And with my back against it,
I don't know. Maybe we should do Sophia mention aliens.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Is that why you're taking pills?
I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm taking pills.
Have you told anyone else about it?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Do you think you were abducted last night?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Did anyone else see you?
No. Not even the moon.
Hmm.
the emergency
All
lighting
right.
kicks in.
Let's transform into the chief.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
My first shot goes wide, but it's enough to send her sprinting
visit
directly.
Ellis?
Chief DuPont,
Hello.
thanks for calling in.
Okay.
I'm just checking you're safe.
Yep. Are you safe?
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down?
What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Well, I got no answer to that. Later.
Back against the steel. Jimmy's
Zach?
empty.
Nothing.
left is my-
Oscar?
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes.
Is it about the boudoir photos? What did you want to ask?
Yes. What do you want to ask?
Am I still a suspect?
Yes. No.
We'll pretend to be the chief here.
Okay. Good.
Yes, suspect.
Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon.
I
need some space.
Nope.
Is it about the...
Yeah. So it's true then.
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry.
I'm just in shock. All the time. How could she be so different? I just can't process it all.
Yeah, don't you even think about leaving town.
Do that, but it's good house, kind of it's a household item.
I honestly...
Visit Violet? I don't think she has any, no.
Go.
A mango?
Yeah.
For clothing?
Yeah.
Bronwyn.
Chief.
Hey.
What a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
Yeah, Bronwyn.
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Oh, wow.
Identical quadruplets.
You talk to the
aged
chief
17.
like that?
Apparently, they're
Is it Rain?
rations.
Rain's not here.
But I obviously can't vouch for that.
Lexi? Nope. Okay.
I do not know.
Oh gosh. You can have it.
Alright, can we move on to the next chapter yet? Let's see, we're back as Sam.
It's 9 o'clock,
Okay.
and you're listening to Radio August.
Here we go.
Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
All right, let's hit the next chapter.
Seated and howling.
Oh.
It's called the Screaming Muck.
All right, let's...
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
Sure. What do you got on Rain?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name. And no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
He does? What did he do?
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
Interesting. When was this?
About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you.
Alright. Give us the old update.
Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bronwyn Castle has one, Lexi Taylor doesn't. I've got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in the closet.
Yeah.
Not many people would know that. That's it.
All right.
Heard those words, undisclosed location.
Oh, yeah, let's visit Poe.
He'd
That
assume-
just...
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness.
It sure
Who
is.
would want to hurt her?
I know, you guys are so great. Are you and Monroe close?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Okay. Let's see. Are you romantically involved?
Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all.
Anyone hate Monroe?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
Poe and Monroe?
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
What's the Free Radio Project?
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, The guest house.
How can she afford all these free radios?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
So do you know Dorota Shaw?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
Tarot reading predicted it.
Tarot?
Yeah.
Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman?
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
He
Rain,
offered to
probably.
do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Tell me about August.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
No, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
What really happened?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate.
Arr.
But she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Nice story isn't over. Go on.
They slaughtered everyone.
Oh.
Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Where's the mass grave?
No one knows. It seems at some point it was built over and then forgotten about. It could be under the school, or the church, or right beneath our feet.
Oh, right down here. Right under here.
On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Yeah, let's keep investigating.
Yeah, you'd almost forgot.
Or maybe we don't have... Oh, okay. You delivered a radio to the guest house?
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
Maybe she was jealous.
Maybe. I don't know why anyone would be threatened by me, though. I'm not interested in stealing anyone's man.
Sent.
200
meters.
Anything new, Zach? Where are you gonna be for the next few hours?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
Oh, you are. Sounds like you're protesting.
If you've got proof, arrest me, Sam. You're reaching. I'll go where I want, not where you want me to be.
He can almost convince himself that he was doing.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Hey, you get back here. Get back in town.
Helmet. Dimitri slowly rotated on the rope to inspect all sides of the tunnel. Only now did it occur to him how narrow the tunnel really was.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
I was hoping it might be Zach.
Really? Do you know John Pope?
No.
From Poe and Monroe on the radio?
Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
Really? He didn't deliver a free radio too?
Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen Zach lately?
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Oh, I think we are gonna need to possess or shapeshift into him. Important news.
Yes. If he ever shows up.
Ellis says she gave you a free radio?
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
Remember anything else?
Not really. I expected her to be blonde for some reason.
Uh-oh, what are you doing with those scissors? Oh boy. What is going on here?
There were whispers. Overcome by a sudden severe dread.
Bronwyn?
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you?
You alright?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
I'm here. Things have already changed.
Maybe. If we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
Any luck with Mercury?
Not really. But it wants to know why you're hesitating.
I'm not hesitating.
Mercury thinks you are. I can see its point. Alice is in danger and you're still here asking questions.
I have to ask questions.
You have to stop asking questions and start taking actions. Sam, this is your time. Be ready.
Do you know a Lawrence Petrovsky?
It rings a bell, but no. Sorry, Sam.
The civilization that came up with this word,
All
curiosity,
right. Let's
was a
visit
concept.
Lexi first. What did you find out from the Ouija board?
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Sure. Spirits?
I guess every town has a good population of dead, but they usually move on. These were different. They were in pain. So many of them. What happened in this town?
Anything about the murders?
Yes, the general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful, please.
Do you know a Lawrence Petrovsky?
A who? What? Petrov's what?
Lauren Petrovsky.
No. Should I?
What can you tell me about Poe?
He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
Okay.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
Sure. Aren't you supposed to shuffle?
I shuffled before you got here.
Sure.
Oh, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently?
Oh, I see what she's trying to do here.
The lovers.
Uh-huh.
I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be. And finally, the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading.
Yeah.
Does it mean anything to you?
All right, you know, let's make her happy. It means I should ask you out on a date if we survive this.
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
All right.
And he heard
We
the
made
voices
her
again
happy.
whispering to him. As the murmurs grew louder, Dimitri...
All right, Rain. How do you catch a traveler?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them, continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Can you kill him?
Yes, but it kills the vessel too. So, you could have a traveler inside you right now, and if I killed you, you'd both be dead.
Yeah, I don't know. Violet. The game is kind of making me think Violet might have a traveler inside her. Ever killed a traveler?
I'm not sure.
Tell me about Lawrence Petrovsky.
So that's what this is about.
Mm-hmm.
Chief Dupont has finally dug up my old record.
He sure has.
I am Lawrence Petrovsky.
And the murdered girl?
Victoria Cheng. A very good painter. I didn't kill her, though. I was trying to save her.
Tell me about it.
Hong Kong. It was our third encounter with a traveler. We'd managed to trap her on the roof of an apartment complex. Roughly translated, the building was called Flight, which was ironic. When the traveler realized we had it cornered, it tried to jump off. I managed to grab Victoria's ankle, but I couldn't hold on. Hong Kong being Hong Kong, there was about 37 tourists that filmed the whole thing. So to some people, it looked like I was dangling her over the edge of a building to meet her doom. I wasn't. I was trying to save her.
All right.
Remembered what those writings meant, he said, as he frantically pointed.
Okay.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Oh. Okay. All right, well, let's shapeshift into Zach here. Is it Violet who wanted
I'm Zach
to
Weston.
give us some info?
Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Happens next? Dr. Remington asked with some trepidation.
Zach, the game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio.
Yeah, I was at the studio.
No, you weren't. That detective's not stupid. Dupont might be, but not Sam. They'll put 2 and 2 together.
And then what?
Yeah, then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
Ooh.
You were spying on me.
Yeah, how could you?
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police. You lied to me. I'm done with you. We're finished. Don't come back here again.
Curiosity shop.
Hmm.
Alright, so what have we here today?
Probably nobody else around here.
Clearer than other ones we've had on previous. Are so heavy, because everything seems to be made out of wood.
Yeah. I
It's
suppose
got
not.
a heavy metal handle, and then it's got.
Let's see. Let's return as Sam. And talk to... go talk to Zach.
Where's it?
Area.
Oh,
Where in the world is this?
Violet says you were at Dorota's last night.
Well, if Violet said it, it must be true. I was here last night, as I said.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could just name every.
Oh. Yeah, I got nothing for Poe.
Undressing.
Ellis? No.
Oh, it's from Egypt.
Anything, Chief? Rain says he tried to save the girl.
I suppose it did look a bit like that on the video. He managed to grab her ankle as she went over, but he just didn't have the strength to hold her. Still, he kept pretty quiet about that, didn't he?
So he did try to save her?
How did they even get in that position, Sam? That's the question you should be asking. Sure, he tried to save her, but did he?
Better not check your hairstyle. By the way, you have impeccable hairstyle today.
Thank you very much,
as usual. There's a reflecting mirror, but
Violet's. Zach said you were at Dorota's last night.
He didn't. He was the one in her bedroom last night. I never made it that far. I just followed him to her house.
Why were you following Zach?
I wrongly assumed we were in a relationship. I thought that he was cheating on me. Which he was. I saw him leave Dorota's and I followed him straight after. I don't know if anyone else was there.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Because I was protecting Zach.
Why? He's a creep.
This looks bad, doesn't it?
It sure does.
you think it is?
Well, I'm not sure what it is, but.
Bronwyn, you got anything? Tell me about Victoria Chang.
Thanks for trying to cheer me up.
You're welcome.
We chased her up onto a rooftop, and she jumped. Rain almost saved her, but he couldn't hold on. Chief DuPont dragged that up, I suppose.
Well, I mean...
That was in Hong Kong. We've been to a lot of places, but the results are always the same. It's like we're not predicting murder. We're just making them happen somehow.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, why would people...
You got anything, Rain? No.
Would they tie it around themselves back?
And Lexi, probably... yeah, tell me about Victoria.
Oh my god, who told you about Victoria? She died. Jumped off a building. We tried to save her. Well, Rain tried to save her. Sam, we need to save Ellis. Victoria's already gone.
Legend says that it wards off evil spirits.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's shapeshift into the chief.
Hi,
Can we visit
Hi.
Zach as
Hi,
the
I'm
chief?
Chief DuPont.
And Monroe. So we've just had a dream come in from Lena. Well,
Yeah, I got nothing.
Firstly, thank you.
Chief DuPont.
Oh, there we go.
Grave news, indeed.
Will Ellis be safe with you here?
Yeah, will she be safe?
No.
No?
She wants me to keep broadcasting, which means I'll be booth-bound for most of the night. She'd be safer at home, with someone protecting her.
Can't I get someone else to handle the radio?
And murder Poe and Monroe? No, Chief DuPont. Ellis couldn't take that. Not tonight. We did think of asking you to do a guest evening at some point, though, if you're interested.
No, I don't want to dilute my brand.
Oh, no, we're gonna make the chief do it. I would love to.
I would love to.
Then I will pencil you in, Chief. It will be an honor and a privilege.
Take that, Chief.
Sorry, I must go back to the broadcast. The radio, she calls me like a siren, and she must be obeyed.
And have not been repaired.
All right, let's visit
So I
Ellis. Oh, she's not here.
Yeah, experiencing issues in different aspects of her life, and
All right, Violet.
Did you get a call from my doctor?
Your doctor did call.
Okay, sure.
Did you tell her I was being compliant?
I said you were taking the pill.
Yep.
Are you?
Are you?
No. Not anymore.
I think you're supposed to take the pills, Violet.
Yeah, you're supposed to take those pills.
Well, you're normally more forceful about it, Claude. You said my UFO was real. So why am I taking pills?
I didn't say the UFO was real.
Yeah.
Are you trying to make me go mad? Just an hour ago, you said there was a UFO sighting. Now it's take the pills, Violet.
You said you saw other heads when you were taken.
Yes. Other girls, younger than me. Nobody I recognized. They all had red hair.
Do you think this place is nearby?
Maybe. If there's some kind of film studio or something. The place didn't look like this place. My memories are vivid and clouded at the same time.
I know Zach seems to have a thing with redheads, and he's got a studio.
And they, I think they're very ambitious. And there might be.
Let's see, Bronwyn is not around.
Well,
About
I can
Rain.
in fact.
He is.
Tell me about what does the name.
Yeah, tell me about Hong Kong.
If you know about Hong Kong, then I don't have to tell you anything.
Ah, shit.
It's all in that report that you've clearly read.
Oh, man.
What does the name Lawrence Petrovsky mean to you?
Yeah.
Well done, Chief. You've
We
discovered
cracked the
Rain
case.
is my stage name. Please try and save Ellis. She's the one in danger, and we've already had one dead body on your watch.
Yourself, and if good things
Yeah,
happen to you,
touche.
then please just embrace.
All right, Lexi's here.
I haven't asked you about Zach yet.
Yeah.
Until a few hours ago, I never heard of the guy. Creepy as fudge, if you ask me.
Thanks, Lexi. It's always a pleasure.
It sure is.
Anything for you, Chief?
Nightmare.
Nightmares.
Firstly, thank you for writing.
Okay, Oh, we can possess or shapeshift into Poe.
I'm Poe, and this is your August update. August update.
What can we do with this?
Bugs. I don't know about you, Poe, but
I'm sorry, can I help you?
I've just moved in next door.
Yeah.
It's not a very good time at the moment, I'm afraid.
Really? Anything I can help with?
Yeah, anything I can help with?
No, not really.
He's just freaking her out. Bronwyn? Not around.
In them. So
how about Rain? He's not around. Lexi.
Issues
I'm
that,
guessing probably won't be around.
Have not been.
Nope. All right,
bad.
let's hit
So
the
I think,
cab as Poe.
perhaps she's
with Poe on the radio.
experiencing issues in different aspects
It's,
of her life,
Ellis.
and she.
John. I'm gonna be fine.
Activity that happens in each aspect of her life.
Zach
That's why she had.
is not around.
Well,
Chief is not around.
houses represent your soul and sense of self. So then the rooms, they represent potential.
Okay, let's see. Go to the room. Let's shapeshift into Monroe.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis. You're worried that you're not living up to your potential. And if I'm honest,
Alice, do you have the amethyst?
What?
What amethyst?
Yeah, what amethyst, dude?
Poe's amethyst pendant. The one we have the buyer for.
A what?
Poe's pendant?
Okay, we're playing silly buggers now. Don't worry about it. My buyer would have found something by the time you pitch up with it anyway.
Okay.
or family photos. But I don't.
Al, I'm so sorry. You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay, dude?
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. El, we must finish what we started.
Nope. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Us. Our love. I don't care what happens to me. I'm going to leave her. I know I keep saying it, but this time, I really do mean it. Are you ready to spend the rest of your life with me, no matter its length?
No.
Hell yeah!
Yes?
Elle, I fell in love with you the first
Why not?
day we met. You ripped out my heart, diced it into
Married
pieces,
in life,
and
married
reshaped
on the
it
radio.
into a form. I will always be yours, forever. Elle. Will you marry me?
Hell yeah!
Elle, I love you.
Why not?
You don't know how happy you've made me. My angel. My absolute angel.
Are you really married?
Yes, you've met my wife and family.
Well,
They're
yeah, I
sadly
guess.
not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us. And I will leave her. Another heart broken, another family destroyed.
It's exciting.
Another villainous father.
Yep, I can't wait.
Is your wife gonna kill me?
No. At least I don't think so. She doesn't know anything about us. Not yet, anyhow.
Going on, I think that already.
All right,
is the
well.
beginning of finding out.
Alright, Chief isn't around. Zach's still looking all creepy.
Thank you for your dreams.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Alice, this object. Do you think it is?
Well, I'm not sure.
Violet. Yeah, I guess nobody's
What
probably
I do
around.
know is that it has
Yeah. Alright.
3 circles all attached in the center.
Probably, yeah, let's return as Sam.
Metal.
We had the same metal and
Hey, Violet. No.
material.
Oh,
Alright, yeah, let's
it must be bronze.
hop into a
Correct.
cab. Zach, you creep. Oh, we can't
Mhm.
ask about any of that stuff.
But I'm not sure.
You got anything, Poe? You asked Ellis to marry you?
I didn't expect news to travel this fast. You can't tell anyone else. I've not told my wife yet. I think she should at least hear it from me.
Why did it take you so long?
You ask the wrong question, Detective. Why now? Because of death. When a loved one, or you yourself, faces death, it makes you hold account of all your life decisions. Not marrying Alice would be my biggest regret. Yes, I love my wife and our children, and if she loves me, she'll let me go. Alice lights a fire in me my wife never found the fireplace for, let alone lit.
Alright, well, it's not our place.
Alice won't die,
Tell him that.
will she, Sam? You're going to make sure of that.
Did you know Ellis is selling your amethyst pendant?
Yes, I'm surprised she told you about that.
Oh, okay.
How did that come up?
Zach Weston.
Why would Zach Weston know that? Maybe she was selling it to him. Alice is a bit of a spendthrift, unfortunately. Likes to live life on the edge of her credit card limit.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not the first time I've bailed her out.
The money was for Dorota?
She said it was to pay off her credit.
Did we know that?
Why would she lie to me about that? Alice is a saint, Sam. I trust her with my life. So I definitely trust her with my money.
Alright.
4.
Hey, Zach? Oh, that's right. We had nothing there.
Tenzin story. A former...
Hey, Ellis. Zach said you're selling Poe's pendant?
It's not what it sounds like. Dorota lost her scholarship. She said it was an administrative error. She showed me the letter and everything.
Oh, you lied to me about Zach.
No, I didn't. I told you he'd asked to take pictures of me. You never asked if we were selling a pendant together.
Oh, come on. What's Dorota got to do with the pendant?
The money was for her, Sam. So she could have her dream of being a cellist. I wanted her to have her dream. It doesn't matter now.
Does Poe know?
No. Not exactly. I told him I was in trouble with credit cards.
Well, he kind of knows
and he
now.
offered to bail me out. I asked if I could have one of his artifacts. And of course he gave it to me.
What is it you want, Alice?
I just want to make people happy. To put out into the world what I want back. Is that too much to ask? It hasn't made me happy yet, but maybe one day someone will.
You said Poe's a good friend?
I couldn't do this without him. He looks out for me. He's my best friend.
And just friends?
What do you know, Sam?
Poe wants to marry you.
He does? That's so sweet of him. But I could never do that.
Uh-oh. Why not?
I'm not ready to settle down, Sam. And Poe has a wife and family. And I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Uh-oh.
With her family. It's now 10 o'clock.
Alright, let's just pop
Here's
into
your
the next
August
chapter
update.
like nothing happened.
Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Julia, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've
Sure
just got off the
has.
phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time. What do you suggest we do with Ellis Monroe?
Oh, let's see. All right, I'll protect her at her house.
Monroe's a local treasure around here, Sam. Don't let anything happen to her.
Hopefully, we're not like the Traveler or whatever. Ellis, I'm staying with you.
Sam, I'm not sure. Do you think you can stop someone from trying to kill me?
Yes, I'm gifted with powers.
I know you're just trying to make me feel better, but that's a weird thing to say.
Is it?
Maybe I'd be better off with one of Chief DuPont's officers.
Nope, you're safe with me.
I guess at least you've still got a sense of humor.
Sure.
Even when we're surrounded by death. Perhaps it's a good trait to have.
Oh god, hopefully we're not like the Traveler. I don't know. Oh boy. I guess we're in one of the end games. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Who's there?
You're too late. She's gone.
What? She's dead?
No, she's not dead. Well,
Oh.
not as far as I know anyway. Just ain't here. Maybe she did skip town after all. Maybe she didn't think you were good enough to look after her.
Oh.
I'll put out a miss before. Check in with her parents. We'll find her. If she can be found.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and this is your August update. Police investigating the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw say they are getting closer to apprehending the killer. The death of Miss Shaw, who was found strangled at her home late last night, has sparked a massive police operation and caused alarm amongst August residents. Monroe has some personal business to attend to, but she sends you all her love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow. And Monroe, if you can hear me, I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
All right, next chapter. So, I think I'm down to 2 suspicious people. Zach is very suspicious, and then there's that whole thing. I don't know. Like, he seems to be the last person to have seen our murdered lady at her house, and he's acting all weird, and there's that weird thing where the other lady, Violet, right, kind of saw like a studio when she was abducted with these other redheaded women, but then Violet is the other one I'm suspicious of, like with these abductions, like is the Traveler inside her. And there was that weird scene with her walking with the scissors. And then the ghost kid. What's the deal with the ghost kid?
Sam, I have some bad news.
Uh-oh, what?
We've done a group reading.
Oh boy.
And it's you.
Huh? I'm the next target?
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
Oh, why me?
I think you've interfered too much. That's why you're the next target. I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
Sam, it's almost midnight. You're still alive. This is a good thing.
Sure.
But no one's even attempted
Unless
to kill you
you're
yet.
the Traveler.
You've given me a lot of evidence. Enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't,
no.
Well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
All right, let's see if the hint works. Who do you think?
During that whole thing with Alice, the only people I couldn't keep track of were Rain, Zach, and Violet. I don't want to believe it's Violet, but that's why you're here. You're impartial. Out of those three names, who was with Dorota at the time of her murder, or who has an alibi that doesn't check out? This is on you, Sam. Just give me a name.
Oh boy. Chief DuPont. Oh, it could be us. Yeah, we got everybody here. Yeah, God, I'm still between Zach and Violet are my two main ones. And yeah, Violet doesn't have an alibi. There was that whole UFO thing. And she supposedly saw Zach inside Dorota's house. But what could have stopped Violet from, after Zach left, going in to kill? All right. I don't know. Zach.
Zach, I don't trust him either. He's definitely creepy.
He is.
I'll go and pick him up myself. With all the information you've given me, I think it'll be enough.
It's probably
Maybe
Violet.
You'll confess too. That would help. Good luck, Sam. If you've picked the wrong person, you're still in danger.
Yeah, I know. It's probably Violet. Oh, God.
Sam.
Yeah?
You asked for these earlier.
Did we?
Make sure you get some sleep now. You'll need it. Night.
Stop being creepy, Violet. Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, that was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well done catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did. Scream if you need me.
Funny.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update. We don't normally have them at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks. I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me. The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last
Poe really
beat.
goes for it, man.
I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
All right. The end. Oh boy. All right. Did we arrest the wrong person?
Hello, sleepyhead.
Hi.
I'm so glad to see you alive.
Did I win?
Enjoy the journey, Sam. Don't think of things as ending. Something new is beginning. Zach is still locked up. He's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you?
Well, we did say we were gonna go on a date with Lexi. Sure, why not? Let's do that one, like the good ending of Faith Chapter 3, where we join up with Father Garcia. Let's go fight some travelers.
Really? Oh, Sam, that's wonderful. Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam, thank you. We're going to change lives, believe me.
Unless she's the traveler.
Hey, sweet cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. Alexi hug. Sam.
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
That's a nice thing to say.
I see. Nice thing. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Heart wants what it wants. Perhaps you should go for a while so I can have a little cry. I'll be okay though.
Sam, you're safe. Thank Christ. Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Oh, kiss him. Oh, hey. That's fun that's an option. But we're doing the Lexi thing, I think, although we kind of had a bad option there. Everybody's so emotional today.
Yeah, I know. There's been a lot of death going around.
Yeah. So this is it?
Look, however this pans out, I just wanted to say thank you. Chief DuPont was going to screw everything, but you kept it all together. The riot was stopped. But there's tens, if not hundreds, going on all the time, so we got to keep going. I don't know if Bron asked in the end, but I hope you're coming with us. I really do.
Yeah, we're gonna go fight some travelers.
I didn't think you'd leave without saying goodbye.
Hey, we're getting all the kisses and hugs today.
I'm just glad that someone like you around to save us. I mean, everyone needs a little saving from time to time. Even me.
Yep, you're strong, you'll be fine.
That's easy for you to say. Look what you've just been through. I'd have been dead a few hours ago if it wasn't for you. But you're right. I am strong. I will be fine. But I like having you around, Sam. I hope you're staying.
Oh, we did say we were...
Sam, you did good.
Joining up with
I
the...
thought you would. I mean, not that
people.
I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over. Well done. I hear you're leaving town with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame you were starting to fit in here.
I know.
Good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying. Leaving August.
Oh, well. Thanks, Chief.
And I've stuck to my word.
It's been fun.
That problem you had, I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be.
Yeah.
You're a good person, Sam.
Yay!
At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
All right, thank you for playing. You're welcome.
I am Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello, and I just been awarded a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know. But it is possible. I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
You know why you're here, don't you?
No?
Because you did well.
Oh.
And you know what happens when you do well?
What? No,
Augmentation. Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
Hey! Or pi. Maybe? Oh, enter secret debriefing? Okay.
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit. And we're ready. Are you human?
I'm gonna say no.
Do you have feelings?
Yes.
Splendid. Do plants have feelings?
No.
Splendid. I've burned down a rainforest. Does that make you happy?
No.
Splendid. I've killed a serial killer. Does that make you happy?
Yeah, I guess.
It's ready.
What's ready? Oh, probably we're ready. All right. Interesting. You can now skip previously viewed scenes. All right, that is the Shapeshifting Detective. We did a complete playthrough here. Very cool. So my thoughts. Wow, was this a hell of a lot better than Psychic Detective? My God. So instead of like the psychicness, we were literally a shape-shifting detective. I guess something that wasn't human, working for some shadowy group there. Not sure what that's about. Maybe one of the studio's other games, or that Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe will, or shed some light into that. Who knows? But yeah, this game was pretty cool. I enjoyed investigating and having everybody being kind of suspicious and weird and creepy, and I guess we may have made the right choice. I don't know if it kind of changes depending on what you do, or whatever. I don't know how many different endings there are. I'm assuming there are multiple endings, like with Monroe probably dying if we didn't save her or whatever. But yeah, this was a pretty cool game. I do like this little renaissance of good modern FMV games. As much as we like the jokey, bad, awful ones from the 90s and whatnot, but it's really nice to see a good one. Yeah, I think like my first good one back in the day was Her Story, and then they just all kind of started popping up, and this studio here is really good so far. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I played their Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, which was really good. And this was also really good. I think I might actually like this one more if I had to, rank those two. And also involved in that is this inclusion of the radio people, Poe and Monroe, who are awesome. I think they're cool characters. I love that old school kind of radio show kind of thing that they have. And like the late night feel, it kind of reminds me of that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, that like late night radio station in that game. A little bit different vibes, because I think that one was a little more kind of like a late night conspiracy kind of station, and this is just a pretty theatrical, in a good way, in my opinion, kind of late night radio, but very cool. I thought all the acting was good in this, and very, very cool FMV murder mystery. I can't wait to eventually get to DeVecchi Studios' other games, because they've the two, now two, having finished this one, they're great. They know what they're doing with this stuff. So yeah, I think I'll probably end it there tonight instead of playing, starting something new for like 20 minutes. So, a little bit of a shorter stream, but that's okay. And tomorrow, we should have our hands on the newly released Burnhouse Lane from Harvester Games. Very excited to play that one, since like I said at the beginning of the stream, I absolutely adore Cat Lady, Downfall, and Lorelei, so I am absolutely stoked to play Burnhouse Lane. So tomorrow night, technically today for me, 10 p.m. Eastern, we are going to hopefully, as long as everything runs well, dive into Burnhouse Lane. And I don't know how long it is, but we'll probably have 2 days of streams with that during our horror streams, so it should hopefully be really good. I'm excited, and this was good. We've had a string of good games going on since we played Psychic Detective, which is great, and I think in general, be it good or bad, or even mediocre, I know I've seen some of the modern ones, FMV games with mixed reviews on Steam, but I think I don't want to stay away like we did in the huge many months long gap between like Phantasmagoria 2 and Psychic Detective. Or, well, I guess there was technically at Dark of Night, we did play that, even though we weren't able to finish it. But yeah, I do want to make sure we keep up with more FMV games on the stream, because they are fun and interesting, whether they're good or bad. But yes, thanks everybody who may have popped in to check this out, and to anybody who might be watching the VOD on Twitch, or when I eventually upload it to YouTube after the fact. And yep, we'll be back the next time 10 p.m. Eastern rolls around again with Burnhouse Lane. So excuse me. All right, so when I get out of here, I'm going to set up a raid, and we'll see. I will see y'all next time. So everybody have a good night or day or whatever it is where you're at, and we'll see you later. Bye.